Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I am doing a book tag, which is exciting. This one is the Hamilton book tag, and I thought that would be fun to do because I just watched Hamilton with my husband the other day and we both really liked it. So I found this on Instagram through the Instagram page Daydreaming Book Lover, and I'll link that below. And she has a blog, and I found the book tag on her blog, so I thought it would be fun to also give it a shot. I haven't read any of these questions, so bear with me if I'm just like staring off into space. I'm actually sitting on my couch so I can see my books, because that always helps me think of characters as if I can actually see my books. If I was like not facing my bookshelf, I'd be constantly turning around to look at them because I can't remember anything. So let's just get started. The first question is, and these are all themed after the songs from the musical, which I think is really cool. The first one is My Shot, and the question is, a character that goes after what they want and doesn't let anything stop them. Well, the first one that comes to mind is Aelin. Ooh, also Feyre, I guess. Feyre could be like that. Who else is like that? Lou from Servant and Dove is like that. And so is Bryce from Crescent City. Who else? Hannah Donnelly from Gemini. I know there's lots more, but I can't think of them all. But yeah, a character that goes after what they want, doesn't let anything stop them. I think all of those characters are that way. Okay, the next question is themed off of the Schuyler sisters. An underrated female character. Ooh. Underrated female character. Let me think. Elizabeth from Sorcery of Thorns. How about Sarai from Strange the Dreamer? Who else? Victra from Red Rising. She's a crazy person, but she is an underrated character. Actually, that whole series is underrated. Like, not enough people are talking about Red Rising, which is sad because it's awesome. Who else? Karu from Daughter of Smoke and Bone. There's so many awesome characters. Ooh, Harper. Harper from A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Those are all good ones. Those are all good underrated female characters. Okay, next question. It's based on the song You'll Be Back. Sassiest villain. Sassiest villain. I guess Rysand is a sassy villain. He doesn't stay a villain, but when we meet him, he is a villain. He's definitely sassy. What about... Gosh, I can think of lots of sassy characters, but not really any that are, like, bad guys. I don't know. Rysand, that's the best I got. That's kind of lame. Okay, the next song is Right Hand Man. Favorite bro TP. What's that mean? Favorite bromance? I don't know what that means. I don't understand that lingo, but I think it's like you know, like a bromance. So my favorite one would be this is cliche, but the Illyrians from A Court of Thorns and Roses. Cassian, Azrael, and Rysand are the best. Aragon and Auric from the Inheritance Cycle. I guess I was supposed to pick one, but I have a few. It's me. I can't just pick one. That's not a thing. I don't have a thing. Okay, the next one. Helpless. A relationship you rooted for from the start. Well, in my naive days, I really rooted for Tamlin and Feyre. I think I'm not alone in that, though. Like, we were being led on really bad. Who else did I root for from the beginning? Oh, the love interest in the Bone season. I can't say it because it's kind of spoilery, but that one for sure, I was like, just kiss already. Oh, Chol and Selena. You can hate me all you like, but I loved them together. They were so funny. And you like got to see them be a little bit human, which was cute. Okay, next. Satisfied. Favorite book with multiple points of view. Kingdom of Ash has lots of points of view. I know there's so many others, but I'm just like, see, I'm looking at my bookshelves and my brain is like, pfft, what do you need to remember the names of the books for and the characters that were in them? That's not important. Wait for it. A book that was worth waiting for. Okay, the 4th book in the Bone Season series. It's not out yet, but I'm hoping it's worth waiting for because I've been waiting forever. Stay alive. A character you wish was still alive. Wow, I can't. Oh, I have one. Okay, if you haven't read Crown of Midnight, stop listening right now. Just mute me. A character I wish was still alive is Nehemia from Crown of Midnight. I'm still upset about it. I'm still angry. I don't think that was necessary at all. Just saying. Okay, spoilers are over. What comes next? A series you wish had more books. I feel like all of the series that I have that are finished, like they finished really good, so they like don't need more books. Maybe another Court of Thorns and Roses book that's actually about Feyre and Rhysand because that's all I care about. Kind of. Okay, Nonstop. A series you marathoned. The last series, I don't marathon series. I can't, I get bored. The last series I marathoned was, the first book was called The Queen of Blood, and it was a trilogy by Sarah Beth Durst, and I marathoned it, and by the last book, I was done. I was so bored, I could not wait for the book to be over. I didn't care what happened anymore. So I don't binge read books. I can't do it. I need a couple of books in between each book in a series. What I miss. A book or series you were late to. Harry Potter. I did not read my first Harry Potter book until I was 17. I feel like there's probably a lot of other ones I was late for. Like, okay, so I didn't start reading Throne of Glass until Kingdom of Ash was released, but that's because I wasn't on Bookstagram before 2018, and I had no idea, like, everyone was like, oh my gosh, Kingdom of Ash, they're all freaking out, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like, I know who that author is because I had already read A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I was like, I don't want to read, like, that's a long series, guys. I can't read that many books, but I have since changed, okay? Don't judge me. Yeah, so I was definitely late to Harry Potter, definitely late to Throne of Glass since all the books were out, definitely late to A Court of Thorns and Roses because even A Court of Frost and Starlight was out before I even read A Court of Thorns and Roses. So super late to that, which is super funny because it's like my favorite ever. Late to Red Rising, like the original trilogy, those were all out. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Okay, say no to this. A guilty pleasure read. I don't have any. I think I discussed this in another tag. I don't have guilty pleasure reads. I don't feel guilty for anything that I've read. The Room Where It Happens. A book world you would put yourself in. Harry Potter. Definitely would like to go to Hogwarts because #school. You could put me in the Court of Thorns and Roses, but like after they win all the battles and stuff, not before. You could put me in Daevabad. You could send me there. You could send me to what's that place in Throne of Glass? Not Terrasen, it's too cold. The place where Yrene lived. I would live there because it's hot. And then I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's probably others, but most of, like, I read fantasy, so most of the series I read, like, people are dying in them, and I don't want to die. So, Burn. The most heartbreaking end to a relationship. A lot of the books that I read, like, the relationships always work out, so, you know, it's YA. Everything's happy. Unless you're reading contemporary, then it's probably depressing. That's why I don't read contemporary books. Okay, so yeah, that was the last question in the Hamilton book tag. That was a lot of fun. If you want to, feel free to do this Hamilton tag. I will link the blog post below and the Instagram where I got it from so that you guys can do it too if you want. And let me know if you do. I'd love to know so I can come watch your video and see your answers. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!